today to talk with you a little bit about that which has been on your agenda for some time, and that is restoring trust and credibility to Stark County government, indeed to all of government. And one of the reasons that I'm here is that I am now a private citizen only. I did not seek reappointment to the Mental Health and Recovery Services Board so that I could be a private citizen. I'm not a candidate for any office at this time. I am just a citizen, and I am here to suggest to you that while you can do certain things in the county, you must also lead us to take a good look at the whole system of governance that we have both in the state of Ohio and in these United States. Because quite frankly, having served inside a little bit and outside mostly, I've begun to realize that the system that we have, perhaps not by design, but certainly by effect, has come to resemble something that has originated in the mind of Joseph Heller, been edited by Franz Kafka, and it results in something like a Ponzi scheme that runs a shell game and the people never know quite where the P is. This is one of the biggest problems with government and credibility. We have in Stark County a recent example where you, following the law, removed a person from the office of treasurer, and then when it gets down to Columbus, surprise, oh, by the way, that law is unconstitutional, you needed to do it another way. Citizens are constantly getting that kind of surprise, and it's not just at the state level, it's here at the county level too. I've served on the Mental Health and Recovery Services Board. We worked hard to get a levy passed in this county, never realizing as we were working, at least I didn't, that when we go to an election, we have to get your permission, we have to get your permission for the amount, we have to set that election on the calendar. When that election takes place, we have to pay for that election. And you'd think that money would go to support the Board of Elections, but no, it goes to support the general fund of the county. We don't know this, and it seems again like somebody's moving the shell. Find the P, find the P. Citizens are not frustrated about being overtaxed. They're frustrated with being sneaky taxed and hidden fees. When I run a stop sign and I'm charged $35 in a fine, that's one thing. But when it becomes $165 because there are hidden court costs added to that, it feels like we're being had. I, for one, am weary of it. I'm a supporter of good government. I'm here today to pay my taxes for my real estate. I don't have a problem with this. I have a problem with all this hiddenness that seems to be that we don't trust the people to give them full information. By the way, that county levy for the Mental Health and Recovery Services Board, we also weren't told that every year we would have to pay a fee out of that levy to the auditor's office for doing their job in figuring out the tax rates. That's just crazy. And on top of that, any municipality in this county, Alliance, Massillon, Canton, can take a little bite out of that with its tax increment financing agreements. Massillon has, I believe, 5. Canton has 3. Alliance has 1. We don't tell the people. We say we're doing this for mental health and recovery service provision. And yet, here we are funding infrastructure improvements in Canton and Massillon. We're funding the county auditor's office and operations. This is just, there are so many of these that it just frustrates citizens. So I'm here to not only ask but to urge you, please, in your desire to serve the people and bring credibility to government, look at all of these things and make sure that when we talk with people, we're giving them full information, complete information, and we're doing everything we can to reduce these hidden costs of governance. I have no problem with government. I believe civil society requires good government. But I also believe a democratic society requires that the people be fully informed and that we not complicate, hide, and obfuscate the intent of what we do in providing effective services that we may live together harmoniously and productively. Thank you so much.